A groove and won the fight. Harold, how'd you score the first three?
Okay, Jim. 2 rounds to 1, 29-28. Floyd Mayweather Jr. In rounds 1 and 3, Jim, I just thought he outpunched him with that left jab and a left hook. Round 2 against Oscar De La Hoya, good aggressiveness. He got off, threw some real good shots, but 1 and 3 to Floyd Mayweather, 29-28, 2-1 Floyd.
And again, here at the beginning of round 4, we see Mayweather landing the cleaner shots. Oscar De La Hoya, throughout his career, has had a tendency sometimes to tire toward the end of 12-round fights.
It's always been a concern that I had with him. In this case here, also, he's fighting flat-footed, and he's not that effective. When Oscar gets on his toes, he punches better, and he has still one of the best left jabs in boxing. He just isn't using it in this fight. In recent years, he hasn't used it that much.
He worked in training camp on being more relaxed and less intense. But in the ring tonight, it's the same intensity we've always seen.
And the way he's fighting, I have a feeling he's going to tire going down the stretch. I just see that in his body movement.
No question, Mayweather is the more relaxed of the two competitors.
But the pace of this fight shouldn't tire him. He's not getting punched much. Unless Mayweather steps up the pace, there's no reason he should get tired late in the fight.
Oscar seems to be very tense. You know, with a guy with all of the fights he has, he seems to be more tense.
Well, he's always fought like he had a balled fist, and that has helped to tire him.
There are the body shots, and there is a sustained attack to the body like nothing you've seen in De La Hoya's career. So an adjustment finally shows up, something he will have to do differently, and he seems concertedly aware of it in that moment. And because he throws the body shots, he pins Mayweather against the ropes and gets a chance to try a couple of shots upstairs. They go back to the center of the ring, and it's back to being Floyd's fight. Oscar De La Hoya threw about 12 body shots in a row.
Yeah, but I didn't see it. I don't think they was effective. They wasn't effective. I see it. Floyd is placing precision punches right there.
I don't see those punches landing.
No, they're not, but they're going to get closer. He's getting closer and closer. I see as the fight goes on, Oscar's going to be getting hit with a lot of clean shots like that, I believe.
Left hook right after the bell for De La Hoya.
Listen. Forget about that. Keep the motherfucker in the middle ring. Down his pit, you're gonna get in his ass. Don't worry about that. You just do what you're doing. Keep popping that ass with that jab. Keep popping that.
Working good.
Down his pit.
A little more shoulder movement, okay? Don't be so still in front of him, okay? Be a little moving target for me, okay?
Here you can see Oscar throwing his volley of punches, particularly a series of left hooks. To me, I don't personally think any of those punches was that effective to me. I know he's landing me a lot of effort, and I think he's exerting himself, and Floyd is relaxing all the time while he's doing that.
I don't think they can do Mayweather any good.
No,
well,
but
the point is that he's trying it.
He's trying.
The point is that he's attempting to throw body punches in much greater volume than ever before.
What you hear from Roger Mayweather, the trainer in the corner, is they are really counting on De La Hoya tiring in the last third of the fight. Twice now we've heard Roger Mayweather say he's going to get tired, you'll get him later in the fight.
Good quick left hook inside by Mayweather and a big right hand upstairs by Floyd. Biggest shot of the night for Mayweather. Power punches through 4. De La Hoya, 29 out of 108. Mayweather, precise and accurate, 33 out of 58.
Keep it clean now. Here we go.
And I think the point is quite well taken. De La Hoya fighting this way does appear to be tiring from round to round.
I feel the same way. I see the tension in him. I just see his body rhythm as if he's beginning to tire and throwing a lot of punches, but I don't think he's been effective.
It's one thing to say you're going to be more relaxed, but there's so much pressure in trying to find Floyd Mayweather within the time frame of 12 rounds. And again, De La Hoya tries to set something up with the body and then go upstairs.
You know, what Oscar's doing is the best thing he can do. I think it's good, but the only thing I've been concerned about him not getting tired. What he's doing is proper, but it seems like he's getting tired.
Emmanuel, maybe he will get tired, but right now the fight is happening, and it's a very close fight. We don't really know yet who's going to get tired at the end.
One thing I would say is that Oscar De La Hoya should throw his jab more, but I'm sure he's reluctant to throw the jab because of the quick right-hand counters of Floyd Mayweather. He's so quick and slinky with his right hand. Every time De La Hoya gets Mayweather near the ropes, you can feel the urgency as Oscar tries to suddenly take advantage of the opportunity.
You know, it scores points, it shows his aggression, and if in a close round, if he does this 2 or 3 times around, he'll get the benefit of the doubt.
There's a red abrasion on the outside of De La Hoya's right eye, probably from a Mayweather left hook. Straight right hand across the top from Floyd Mayweather. He uses that punch increasingly down the stretch of those fights in which he's comfortable and confident. De La Hoya briefly landed a right cross across the top.
I like that Mayweather is standing right in with De La Hoya here. This is toe-to-toe.
And now the hand speed difference shows up in the center of the ring.
Right, he feels he can beat Oscar to the punch and is willing to take the risk of getting hit.
And the big hand speed edge for Mayweather puts De La Hoya on the defensive as soon as they're in the middle of the ring. And Mayweather is trying to knock Oscar out with a right hand. Landed that one clean and flush. It would be very satisfying for Mayweather after all the talk about the possibility that De La Hoya, the bigger man, might knock him out if he could